Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of our chair exercise. Sit to Fit is the title of the workout. This is a continued series that we've been working on every Wednesday at 1 p.m. here in my living room. My name is Dustin Heiser. Thanks for joining me. If this is your first time, welcome. We're going to complete a chair exercise. You will need some light free weights or canned goods. If this is a time that you're visiting us again, you've done some of the other exercises, welcome back. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for all the likes and comments on these pages. It really means a lot during these tough times. I'm glad we're sticking together even though we're apart. So it's 1 o'clock now. I've got my clock set. We're going to go approximately 55 minutes to an hour on our chair exercise today. I've about a minute in. If the sound is working well and you can hear me okay, please give me that thumbs up in the comment section. I do appreciate that. And I'll let some more people join in. I think we'll hold off for another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll get started. So, like I said, as far as equipment, only some light free weights would be needed, and a chair, of course, for chair exercise. Make sure you have enough room around you to complete these exercises, enough room for your feet to move, and enough arm room for your arms to stretch wide and for you to have plenty of space. You don't want to knock over anything. Don't knock over plants or water bottles or anything like that. But we'll get set here. And we're about 2 minutes in. I see some people giving that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and we'll get started with our chair exercise. All right, from seated, I'm going to start at the edge of my chair. I want to sit up tall. I want to practice good posture this entire exercise. So for this full hour, let's be conscious of how we're sitting. We want to sit up tall and elongate the spine, practice good posture. When we're focusing on our health and focusing on our training, let's practice training healthy and in a healthy position. So I'm sitting up tall. My first warm-up move is going to be the seated march. For that, I'm going to move my arms and my legs. Sherry, hello. Welcome. Joining me with chair exercise today? Perfect time to get moving. Midday, if you just had lunch, this can help get that digestion moving, burn off some of those calories that we just ate. I love this style of exercise midday. If you joined me for my high-intensity body burn last night, this could be a good restorative workout. So I got a little bit of muscle soreness from body burn, which I was going for, but this chair exercise is going to help me recover even faster. So moving at a slower pace than what you're capable of while breathing can help you not only improve your health, but recover from harder intensity exercises at a quicker pace. So instead of just sitting on the couch after exercise, you worked out real hard one day and then the next day you just sit on the couch, you won't recover as fast as if you get up and move, try some chair exercise, or move your body at a slower pace and exercise below your maximum. And that will actually help you recover, as well as proper nutrition, drinking lots of water, all that good stuff. All right, we've been marching for a little bit. Let's try that famous fire feet. That's when we move our feet fast. We'll try fire feet here. Quick taps with the toes. Quick taps. There we go. Fast feet. Warming up. All right, we'll go back to marching. Good work. Got a little bit of squeakiness to my chair. Try to sit back in that chair a little bit. Still sitting up tall. Doing my march in place. Seated march. And let's try one more. Fire feet. Fast feet. Quick steps. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, for my first warm up with the feet, I'm going to lean forward. So I'm leaning forward in my chair and I'm going to extend my ankles. So this is calf raises, where I'm leaning forward. You press down with my toes, which extends the ankles. It's going to warm up the ankles and feet. We're warming up from the bottom up. From the bottom up. So starting with the feet, starting with the base. That forward lean allows me to get a little more resistance. I'm using my body weight as resistance here. Leaning over those toes. And lifting the heels. Lifting the heels for calf raises. Get a few more repetitions. And resting there. Okay, let's take both hands over to one foot. I'm going to lift one foot off the floor. Draw big circles with the toes. Now I'm rolling out those ankles I just worked. Drawing big circles with the toes. All right, let's switch directions. Same foot. Big circles with the toes. Couple more rotations. And switch. I'm going to that other foot, lifting that off the ground, drawing big circles with the toes. Rolling out the ankles. Going through full range of motion, as big of a circle as you can create. Same foot, switch directions. And let's rest there. Set that one down. Moving up the legs, up the body, and let's scoot back into our chairs. If you want that extra leverage, you can actually hold on to your chair. I want to extend my legs out straight, and then feet to floor. Extend, legs out straight, and then feet to floor. So I'm warming up the legs here. Warming up at the knees. This is a leg extension, followed by flexion. Extend, and then bend. Extend, and then bend. Moving through full range of motion is very healthy for the joints. That ensures that your mobility is maintained, if not increased. So you want to practice moving through full range of motion. Going all the way up to straight. Try not to cut that short. All the way legs to straight. Get a couple more reps. And resting there. I'm scooting forward in my chair. I'm going to go back towards the edge of my seat. Sitting up tall. We've warmed up the feet and ankles, now the knees. Next is the hips. For this one, I want to work one foot at a time, up, then over, step. As if I'm stepping over. Maybe if tiramisu, my cat was laying there, I got to step up and over tiramisu, not to step on her. Don't want to step on tiramisu. I step up and over. Up and over. Same thing if my dog Chopper was here. I don't want to step on him. I want to step my foot up and over. Now this range of motion takes place within the hips. The focus here is the hips. Keeping the hips healthy is essential for healthy aging. Must maintain hip strength and hip mobility. Our bodies were meant to move. My mother told me that from a young age. She said, you were meant to move around. If you were meant to stay in one place, you would grow roots. That's what she told me. I'll never forget that one. Haven't grown roots yet, so I'm going to continue to move my body. Going up and over. Feet step up and over. We'll do a couple more up and over steps. Let's do one more each leg. Nice work there. All right, I'm at the edge of my seat. I'm going to put both hands on my knees this time. From here, I want to sit up tall and do some big circles, which will stretch my low back. So I'm going to bend down, working down and around, making big circles. If you bring your focus to the low back, that's where this movement's taking place. You should feel that light stretch. Light stretch as I move. Do some big rotations. Down and around. Always remember to breathe as you move. Breathe as you move. All right, we'll do one more big circle here. Now we'll pause at the middle and switch directions. We'll take it the other way. Hey, Chapter, I was just talking about you, buddy. All right, making big circles, big circles. Going down and around. Let's do one more big circle, big circle. Okay. Good work there. So we've worked our way up from the feet to the knees, to the hips, to the low back. Let's go mid-back now. So working up our spine. For the mid-back, I'm going to bend my arms, and I'm going to sit up tall and add a trunk twist. So for this one, I'm twisting side to side. To deepen the stretch, you peek your eyes over the back shoulder. I'm going to peek my eyes over the back shoulder for a deeper stretch. Trunk twist, going side to side. Going side to side. Trunk twist. We'll get a few more rotations. And resting there. All right, we're over 12 minutes in. I see people are watching this live. Thank you so much for joining in. I want to thank everybody once more for continuing to help support this page and SSP in general. Thank you so much. Let's continue this exercise. We'll keep this going. We're at the mid-back. Let's work up to the upper back and shoulders with shoulder shrugs. For this one, I'm sitting up tall, but I'm shrugging my shoulders up and back, up and back, making big circles with just the shoulders. It's good to stretch that out. Move with as much range as you can create. And work in full range of motion. Working up and back. Shoulder shrugs. Get a few more reps. One more shrug. Okay. And resting there. Now to heat up the shoulders, let's try this warm up. I'm going to reach my hands out wide and make little tight circles. So quick tight circles with the shoulders. If you do this one really fast, you might take off flying. We'll see. You got to go really fast for that one. Making tight, quick circles. Tight, quick circles. Nice work. Same exercise, switch directions. So I'm going reverse here. Quick, tight circles. Warming up my shoulders. Get a few more rotations here. Quick pace, quick pace. And rest. Very good. Now for big circles, this is going to move the upper body and the arms. I'm going to take one arm at a time, big swim move, then the other hand, swim move. So this is like a freestyle stroke from your chair. This style of swimming is great that you don't even have to get wet. You can stay dry in the comfort of your own home, seated in a chair, and we're swimming. Swimming out in front. Freestyle stroke. Big circles with the arms. Big circles. Excellent work. Now we don't want to get too far from shore on our swim, so let's swim back. Big circles back. Hi, Tara. There's Tiramisu. I talked about her now. She showed up. Big swim moves. Coming back. Big swim moves. Tara, we're live on Facebook. Did you know that? Swimming back. Let's get a couple more backstrokes here. All right. And resting there. Okay, we've got the shoulders one. I can feel that. Let's do our neck routine. Healthy neck. Healthy spine is so crucial. All right, so for our first neck movement, let's try slow and controlled head nods, where we bring our chin low, and then followed by chin up high. So you want to work with whatever range of motion you have. Slow and controlled, chin low, and chin high. So working down, and working up. Kind of like we're nodding yes, a slow motion, nodding yes. Now I can switch from my yes nod to a no shake for the next one. I'm going to twist my head side to side, like I'm shaking my head no. Shaking my head no, going side to side. Looking over my shoulder. Shaking my head no. Okay, next movement. Let's try a neck routine where we're going side to side with our head. This time it's like I'm bringing my ears towards my shoulders. So slow and controlled. Ears towards my shoulder. Hi, Tiramisu. Make yourself comfortable there. I'm just in the middle of a warm-up, and no big deal, Tira. All right. Ear towards my shoulder. I can pet my cat and work out all at the same time. No big deal. Ear towards my shoulder. Get a couple more side to sides. All right, we've got our side to sides in there. How about we'll move on to our strength training. I want to check in with my chat bar, make sure everyone can hear me well, and make sure everything's going good. So I'm going to check in with that real quick. Then we'll get those free weights out. Let me check in here. Linda, hello. Hello back. Good to hear from you. Thanks for joining. Millie, thank you. Tara, she is a cute cat. I will give her that. She is indeed cute. Tiramisu says stretching is important, and that is no lie. She knows it. She knows all about that. She is an avid stretcher. I see her practicing that every day. So consistency really goes a long way with flexibility. Okay, we're moving on to strength training. Let's get those free weights up. For me, I've got my light weights today. I have 5-pound free weights. So I'm going to use those today. If you don't have light free weights handy, you can use canned goods. You can always substitute with those. So some canned goods, I know I've used pineapples before. I've used beans in the past. So you can get a good exercise using those. First movement today, let's start with the shoulders. So first shoulder exercise, I want to keep my shoulders, or my elbows rather, tucked by my sides. My arms are bent at 90 degrees. This is a deltoid fly. From here, it's kind of like a chicken dance. I bring my elbows out wide and then in tight. So my elbows go up to shoulder height and then down by my side. I'll bring those up and then in. Up to shoulder height, and then in. To demonstrate control, you can try pausing at the top and then down. I have control of that weight, I can pause and then bring them down and in. Using my shoulders here, I still have good posture, I'm sitting up tall. My elbows go up to shoulder height and down and in. Bring them up and out, down and in. Let's get a few more repetitions here. We'll get some more reps. Shoulder flies, deltoid flies. A couple more. One more. And resting there. Excellent job. For this next shoulder exercise, I'm going to start with my weights down by my side. My arms are straight. For this one, take your time. There's multiple steps here. I'm going to bring my weights up and together, shoulder height. Now I'm going to reach those weights out wide, shoulder height. Bring them back together, and then down. So a couple steps here. Let's try it again. We'll bring them up and in, out wide, in together, and back down. Demonstrating good control here. Training those shoulders. Bring them together, bring them down. This is why we want light free weights. This weight or this exercise can be very challenging if you've got weights that are too heavy for you. So you might switch to a smaller size cam good or a lighter free weight. Bring those up and together, out wide, and then back down. Exercising and strengthening the upper body here. Wide, together, down. Let's try a couple more reps. The whole thing. Together, and down. One more rep. We'll bring it up. Wide, together, and down. Nicely done. Excellent work. From seated, let's get into our curls here. So I want to turn my palms facing forward. I can work one at a time on the curls, so straight arm to bent arm, doing bicep curls. Straight arm to bent arm with the curls. Now this is working the front of the arms or the biceps. It's also strengthening around and in support to the elbow joint. So we use our elbows a lot. They're always moving and flexing. We're always grabbing things with our hands. It's important to add strong support to that joint. Again, work with full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. Full range of motion. Straight arm to bent arm. Get a couple more reps, each arm. One more rep, each arm. Okay, nice work there. Now for the back of the arms, the triceps. I think tiramisu got me with the hair there. Okay, I'm okay. All right, I'm turning my chair just so you get a better view of this exercise. I start seated, nice and tall, but now I'm going to take a forward lean. So I'm leaning forward, my back is straight. I'm going to bend my arms, and now push my arms back to straight, back behind me. So the focus here is the back of the arms, or the triceps. Got straight arms to bent arms. This is the opposite of a bicep curl. Opposite muscle group. This is the back of the arms, the triceps. This one's called a tricep extension or a tricep kickback. Try a couple more reps, or a few more reps here. Bent arms, back to straight arms. Straight arms to bent arms. Two more. One more. and rest. Let me straighten my chair. Get the tear in here. Okay. Now, we've got some good upper body exercises in there. Let's try one more to finish it off. It's the shoulder press. Now for this one, you can feel free to scoot back into your seat. The back of my chair gives my back some support here. I'm going to bring my weights up to shoulder height. And now one at a time, I'm going to press my arms straight up towards the ceiling. This is a weighted shoulder press. So working in straight lines, I'm going to press straight up towards my ceiling. Towards the ceiling, weight goes straight up. Alternating shoulder press. If you're feeling like you don't have much control over this exercise, one tip might be to keep your eyes on that free weight as it travels. That can help you stay balanced with that exercise, help keep that stability a premium. You want to make sure you are stable here. If you don't have full range of motion on this exercise, it's probably a good idea to do it without weight. For any of the exercises in that case, go without resistance. Always get full range of motion first, and then you can strengthen using resistance. Full range of motion is a prerequisite here. Okay, got 2 more reps, each arm going straight up, straight up. 1 more rep, each arm. Okay, and resting. All right, we did a lot of shoulder work there to relieve some of that tension that we could have built up in our shoulders. I'm going to try one more where I have those weights down by my side. I'm going to use my shoulders to shrug up and back. So this is now a weighted shrug. Got those weights in my hand, giving me resistance. I'm shrugging the shoulders up and back for a weighted shrug. I might have said last time was the last exercise was the last upper body move, but I promise this one is the last upper body move for this workout. Weighted shrugs, up and back. Up and back. Shrug those shoulders, sit up tall. Sitting up tall. Couple more shrugs. Excellent job. Nice work. Okay, for this next exercise, this is primarily a core exercise. I'm at the edge of my seat. I'm going to bring my free weights to my chest. I can hold those in place with my hands. I've seen some people even rest those weights on their shoulders. Just as long as you can hold those tight to your body, that's what we want. We don't want those weights getting away from us. I'm going to lean forward down towards my knees, and then lean back all the way to my seat. So I've got a weighted crunch here. Great core exercise. Going back to my seat, forward towards my knees, holding those weights in tight. That's what's adding more resistance, is holding those weights. All the way back, all the way forward. Working back, and moving forward. Weighted crunch, seated crunch. We'll get a few more repetitions. All the way back, all the way forward. Okay, and resting there. Nice work, everybody, good work. Let's go ahead and get to some lower body exercises with the weights. For the first one, I'm going to hold those free weights right over my knees. I'm holding those down with my hands. I don't want those weights to get away from me, so I'm going to fasten those down with my hands. Now from here, it's just like our warm-up move, the up and over step, but now we have 5 extra pounds, in my case, of resistance. I step up and out, up and in, up and over, up and in. So lots of hip movements and hip involvement during this exercise. Working the hips, strengthening the hips. Stepping up and out, up and in. Up and over, up and in. Up and out, up and in. Over the cat, or over the dog here. Training the hips. Get a few more reps. Let's do 2 more each leg. Up and over, up and in. Up and over, up and in. 1 more each leg. Last one. Good work there. Nicely done. All right. Last strength training exercise. Let's take only 1 free weight. We're going to use just one. We'll set 1 weight down. I'm going to turn my chair a little bit again so we have got a good angle to see what I'm doing. I'm going to set this free weight right between my feet. So right between my socks, I'm holding on to that weight with my feet. Again, I can grab onto this chair for added leverage. Can keep you stable. Stability is key. I want to extend my legs up straight and then down to the floor. So I've got those. I'm lifting that weight up. Got my legs out straight. Really working the quadriceps, strengthening the legs. This is called a leg extension. Now, leg extensions do not make your legs longer, but they do make them stronger. So can be a little confusing on the name of the exercise. These are leg extensions. Going from bent leg up to straight leg. Let's try some more reps. Bent leg to straight legs. Let's get 2 more reps. 1 more rep. And resting there. Excellent job. Straightening out my chair. We'll do some mobility practices next. I'll check 1 more time into the chat bar. Make sure everybody's doing well here. Thanks again for joining me. Got lots of comments here. Awesome. Lots of people are following along. This is great. Very cool. Ready to feel the burn. All right. I hope you felt a little bit of that burn on those leg extensions. A great way to get the legs moving. Okay. Let's continue. We're going to get into the mobility part. So you'll need just one free weight for this one. Some mobility and coordination drills. We've tried some of these before in previous episodes of this series. I'm going to take my 1 free weight. I'm going to carefully pass that around my body. So I'm passing that weight off to the other hand. Reach back behind you, pass it off. A little bit of coordination there. You have to find that weight without ever looking at it. Proprioception is involved. That's knowing where your body is in space without seeing it. You have to know where your body is, pass that off. Let's do 1 more rotation, and then switch directions. So now I'll take that weight in the opposite hand, pass it over to the other hand. Going behind my back. Seems simple enough, but it's a good mobility drill. Sometimes people have a lot of difficulty reaching back behind them. We don't do a lot of activities back behind us with our arms, so it can be a good practice to maintain some strength there. It could be a good coordination drill as well. Okay. For the next drill, I'm going to have my weight in just 1 hand. Both arms are down by the floor. My arms are straight. My back is straight. I'm sitting up tall. This time, I'm going to reach up overhead and pass that weight off to the other hand. I see that weight is kind of going off camera here, but you can be assured that I am passing it to the other hand because it does switch hands when it comes back into frame. So reach up high, pass that weight off carefully to the other hand. Go up and over, passing that weight off. Got a few more reps here, going up and over. All the way up, all the way over. Good. Couple more. Up and over. One more. Up and over. Okay, let's get the legs moving. We're going to coordinate the body with the legs. So for this next one, I'm going to lift one leg, pass the weight under the leg. Now I lift the opposite leg, pass it under. So again, we're practicing good coordination. You don't want to drop the weights. Definitely don't want to drop the weights. So you lift the leg, pass it through. Lift your leg, pass it through. It's like making figure eights through the legs. If you want to increase the tempo, that does increase the intensity. Work within your abilities. Always practice safety first. We'll go up and through. Lift the leg, pass it through. Excellent job, excellent job. All right, nice work. One more mobility drill and coordination drill. Again, I start with that weight just in one hand. I'm at the edge of my seat. My arms are down and straight. I'm going to reach out wide, stretch out the chest. Now lean forward, pass the weight under both legs. So I'm stretching out wide, I'm going to lean forward, pass that weight under both legs. So you have to practice to carefully pass that off. We're hinging at the hips, leaning forward, passing that weight. I'm passing that weight without even looking at it, trying to get my body down low enough where I can reach under both legs. Sounds easy enough, but you practice this enough times, you'll start to feel that fitness effect. Reach it out, pass it under. Reach it out, pass it under. Get a couple more reps. One more rep. And resting there. We can set these weights down. Done with the mobility coordination drills. Done with the strength training. We've been going almost 40 minutes. Let's get into our cool down and stretch. For that one, we angle the chair. First stretch, I want to extend one leg out straight. So my leg is straight at my knee. We'll take both hands, hinge at the hips, lean forward, try to reach towards the toes. Now with all these stretches today, I want to take 3 deep breaths. Big breath in. All right, and then I'll switch. So for each of these postures, I'm going to continue that stretch for 3 repetitions of 3 deep breaths. So no bouncing in your stretch. You want to hold it. This is a static stretch. Reach both hands down toward the opposite toes. Take 3 deep breaths. And use a big breath in to bring me up. The breath in adds support to your back, so you're less likely to injure your back during that movement. Straightening my chair out so I can face the camera. Next stretch, we call it the sumo stretch. I want to step my feet out wide as you can. Point those toes out if you can. Now I use my hands or my forearms and elbows to add additional pressure out on my knees. So I'm applying pressure outwards on my knees, which is stretching my groin muscles, also known as the adductors. Adductors. Complete the stretch with 3 deep breaths. Breath in brings me up. Okay, nicely done. Let's try another stretch here. One for the hips, or a piriformis stretch. For this, I want to carefully place one foot onto a knee. And once I'm there, for additional support, I'm going to take my hand and support my knee, giving my knee some additional support here. Next step is I sit up tall, and now I bring my chest down towards my knee. So my chest is moving down towards my knee. You can feel that stretch through your hip into that piriformis muscle. Let's complete the stretch with 3 deep breaths. Big breath in brings me up. And I will carefully switch out the legs. Okay, I've got my opposite leg up. I'm going to use my hand to support my knee. I'm sitting up tall first, and then I bring my chest down towards my knee. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Big breath in brings me up. Excellent work there. Nicely done. A stretch for my back, one we can do together, a stretch for our backs, I should say, is I will reach my hand across my body so now I can grip onto my leg for leverage on my twist. Now my back hand is going to reach back and grab my chair. So now I can use that as a handle to generate some leverage. I want to sit up tall again, elongate the spine, and peek over my back shoulder. So I'm trying to get as much twist as I can. I'll take deep breaths here. 3 deep breaths. I slowly go back to center. Always take your time, never rush while you're stretching your spine or your neck. So now for the opposite side, I will grip my far knee, back hand. I'm going to grip and grab the seat. I'm going to sit up tall, add my twist. I'm going to look back behind me. See what's back there. 3 deep breaths. Slowly make my way back to neutral. Excellent job. Let's get into our good morning stretches. So for the good morning stretch, I'm scooting back against my backrest within my seat. One hand I extend down low. Opposite hand I want to reach up high. Now it's as if I'm reaching my arms wide, giving a big hug, and leaning back. My head can gaze up towards the ceiling. Stretching across my chest and the anterior of your body. Let's take 3 deep breaths. This is called the good morning stretch. Okay, I can slowly switch out the sides. The opposite hand goes low, one goes up high. Reach wide, stretch across the chest. Take 3 deep breaths. My hands return to neutral. And one more good morning stretch. I will take both hands, reaching up high towards the sky and leaning back. Take 3 deep breaths. And resting there. Okay, nicely done. Now I promised you some stress-reducing breath work. For that, I will be guiding that. And to complete the breath work routine, what we have to do is we'll do several series of 4 count on a breath in or an inhale, and a 8 count on the exhale. So that will equate to a 2-to-1 ratio. CO2 to oxygen. We're going to reduce our stress. This will improve HRV, or heart rate variability. It will get you back into that parasympathetic zone where you're recovering. It helps with digestion, it helps with relaxation. It gets you out of the sympathetic, which is often referred to as the fight or flight zone. So within that, far too often people are in that sympathetic zone where their fight or flight is just overactivated. We want to reduce stress and improve health, so we're going to do a 8 count of exhale and a 4 count of inhale. I want to start with the inhales, and I'm going to try to count those out clearly on my fingers. I hope everyone can see that on the camera okay. But our 4 count will be our breath in. Our 8 count will be our breath out. And if you can, try to complete this in and out of the nose. That's just an added element that can aid in the relaxation and the positive benefits here. So if you're ready, let's do some breath work. I'm going to mute the TV there. Okay, if you're ready, let's give it a shot. Let's go breath in, breath out. 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 Excellent work. Good job, everybody. Hope you feel okay. Hope you're feeling well. Always practice good judgment during these exercises. I know exercise is not a one-size-fits-all. I know it's not a cookie cutter ordeal, so everybody is different. Everybody's made differently. Different genetic makeup, different health history, different injury history. Lots of factors go into your exercise routine and what is going to be right for you as an individual. So always practice good judgment when exercising with us. Do the exercises that work best for you and practice new ones very carefully. Always work within your abilities. Don't try to press on too hard even though you're getting signals that it might not be a good idea as far as lack of oxygen and pain and those types of signals. Those are all signals that you should dial things back. So hope everybody's staying safe, having a good rest of your day. Chopper's going to help me sign off as usual here. Say hi, Chopper, to the crowd. And have a healthy rest of your Wednesday afternoon, and join in on the rest of our SSP quarantine workouts. We've got our schedule posted, so I'd like to see everybody's comments and likes and shares. Continue to share these exercises with all your friends on Facebook. Check out our Instagram page at SSP Wellness Center on Instagram, and have a healthy rest of your day. Until next time, I'm Dustin signing out.